Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another plan with me. So I have already gone ahead and just put down my date sticker header cover things. This week I'm using these ones from Naya Papery, and I even remembered to put my date covers down as well, so that is good because I'm getting through that whole set. And I've obviously put my timed dailies, so I did actually manage to make myself some more of these to do header stickers. I know I have had a few requests about filming a tutorial on how to cut stickers. It is on my list of things to do, but I'm not sure when I'm going to get around to doing it because it is quite I think teaching somebody how to cut stickers on silhouette is quite tedious. There's a lot of steps to it, and I do this so often now that I'm just I kind of just whiz through the steps. So I want to make sure that I'm kind of giving a real step by step for you guys so that it is helpful, but I just haven't had time to kind of sit down and write down the steps. So yeah, but it is on my list. So yeah, I have got these two Arteza marker pens. I've got one in concrete grey and one in storm grey, so that's what I'll be using this week. And I'm going to use the same pen that I used last time, which is Uniball Signo in the 0.38. Just really enjoying that right now. So just make sure I'm in frame here. So it has been kind of an nice week, kind of getting back into a routine. The kids started piano lessons, and then we met up with friends at the woods on Friday, so some normalcy is returning, which is of course really nice. Yeah, that has been fun. What about you guys? What is it like where you are? Is there, are the schools back? Are your kids still learning from home? Oh, there's not really much of a colour difference between them actually, but I do really like this one. So I know I have to mark piano again, which is from 4 to 5. And my delivery. So let me just move that down to this week. So yeah, between 1 and 2 I just want to mark that, and then in the morning I have to drop my car off for an MOT, which I will mark in a second. I'm just going to put down any appointments. So Friday 6 p.m. I have something on. I think it's normally goes on till 7:30, and that's it. Don't really have anything. Oh, let me just move this out of the way. Other than that, don't really have many other things going on this week. Do need to pay for piano lessons, but I'm going to come to that later. Oh, it's my grand's birthday on the 20th, so I will mark that as well. I did actually film my sticker stationery dashboard video yesterday. So the theme for this month is character stickers, and it was really interesting going through all my stickers in my accordion folder and all of these, and pulling out one of each. And in the end I just couldn't. I've got so many ones for even just drinks, and I know that drinks is actually a theme coming up at some point, so I didn't do a ton of dream ones, but they turned out really cute, these stickers, the stationery dashboard ones. Let me see, I'm not sure if this video will have gone up by then, but I will show you guys anyway. So this is one I made on acetate. Just love that. So jam-packed, full of stickers. And then this is just on a piece of thin paper that comes attached to acetate. So that was really, really fun to go through like all my character stickers, and some I'd forgotten I had, like this choir one, because my kids don't, like, they used to do choir with a homeschool group, which they don't do anymore. So fun to be able to use up stickers that not necessarily are used on my, like, in my planners. I will just put my, what we call my gran on there. And yeah, let's get started. I do always kind of wonder whether to use stickers for, like, you know, home writing, homeschool, or whether to write it down. So I think I will just write it, and then I might use like a one of these like character stickers for that. So let's see. PQR. So these are all relax stickers. Then school will be here. So I did use, like, last week, I think it was last week I used all of these stickers. So I might use some different school stickers. Oh, and I have more here. Interesting. I actually need to put all my, like, script stickers in one place. Okay, I will just use a mixture of these. So I love that little Tinta reading. And I am sticking to my day per 2-page format, just because it's just really, really working out so well for this, like, kind of unusually busy season in my life. Work just seems to have blown up. There's just like new cases coming in all the time, and yeah, which is quite unusual for this time of the year, and especially because, you know, a lot of people are still on lockdown. So yeah, some of this is like obviously historical stuff, but we always have this like kind of joke that like child protection cases are like, you know, you have like a very, very quiet period where really nothing much is going on, and then you will just be flooded. So that is what seems to be happening at the moment. I think I'll use one of these. So cute, these little piggy stickers. They are from This Little Piggy Plans. Very cute. And then of course Friday is our devotional day, so I will mark that slightly different, but for now I will just put on there devotional day. And I need to make sure I'm putting my husband's shifts in as well. So he is working Thursday day, Friday day, Saturday and Sunday nights. So that's fine. So Friday will also be like family day. We'll just mark that here. And oops. Oh, actually, yeah. I don't know why I put that, because I only put that there if my husband's home as well. So I will not. I will just take that off. Oops. I think I need to put my Lauren Phelps Designs pencil board underneath that. Give me a steady. Okay, I will put like something on there to cover that up a little bit. Like, I think I might put one of those Friday stickers that I love from Create with Pen. That's perfect. Okay, so let's go back to Monday. I do have, like I said, Tesco delivery coming. Literally my weeks are kind of the same these days, but I am going to show you guys, I did last week start doing like sort of time blocking. So in my Hobonichi weeks, in the weekly section, I started like on Sunday evening, I planned out Monday, because I was writing, like putting my work hours and things in here, and then like it would take longer for us to do something, and then it just didn't happen. And I ended up like getting my work emails done pretty late, some nights, staying up late doing, yeah, which I don't want to do. Like I kind of want to have a period, you know, a switch off time where I'm not thinking about work at all. So I started doing, yeah, like blocking out, like, okay, the homeschool takes from this time to this time, kind of, I guess, like what I'm doing here, but really breaking it down like very, very fine. Let me show you guys actually. I have already shared this on my Instagram account, but like this. So obviously on here I do write like 8 o'clock workout and then homeschool hours, but just in terms of like, okay, I've got a little bit of time here, I can do work, and then including travel times. So for example here, you know, piano might only be like half an hour or an hour, but I have to block out like travel time as well. This I got from Ali Brown's video. I watched it like probably a few years ago, yeah, really long time ago, and it came up in my memories recently. So I'm gonna have to have dinner a little bit earlier that day. Yeah, it came up in my memories, and so I wanted to just implement that again. I will leave a link for that video below where she kind of breaks down, you know, how she plans her day, and it just really it really helped me do the same as well, like to actually do time management. So, you know, like if I've got something on, like a Zoom conference on from 6 to 7:30, but I need an extra 10 minutes to set that up, you know, or travel time if it's an appointment, things like that, like really breaking down exactly how long something takes, not just the appointment itself, everything else like prep time, travel time, you know, clear up time, all those things. And that will give you a much more realistic, of course, like give you a much more realistic time frame to work with, because otherwise it's just like, you know, like, okay, the appointment is from 2 to 3, and so you start thinking, like on paper it looks like from 3 onwards you're free, but actually it takes you half an hour to get home, so you're not actually home till 3:30. Then you need to like settle the kids down and, I don't know, make a cup of tea, so it's more like getting to 4:45, so maybe 4 o'clock you're ready, whereas before I'd be like, okay, appointment's done at 3, so probably 3:30 I'll be, you know, ready to do the next thing. And this is just giving me a much more realistic realistic time frame of actually how much time do I have left, and I don't have half an hour before lunch to squeeze in a phone call. Actually, I've only got 20 minutes, 15 minutes. Is that going to be enough, or should I, you know, move that to another day? And I could obviously do that on here, but because I use stickers and I don't really need it so broken down on here, I haven't, you know, I've kind of been doing that in my Hobonichi cousin. So yeah, that has been quite fun. I probably will do the same. And if you guys want to see a like a plan with me of that one evening, I'm definitely happy to do that. It's not a problem. I do have some things on Monday that are very, very important that I have to mark off separate from just a general to-do list, although there's not that many, but still I will put it here. So I have a deadline. and then I need to email somebody regarding a work thing, and then if I haven't, actually I will just put here follow up with, because if I haven't heard from this person by Monday morning, then I will have to chase them up. And then my usual stuff on Monday. Yeah, I think that's kind of it in terms of appointments. I've marked, okay, so I actually had to take my car for an MOT on Friday, but the guy couldn't do it. He said his person called in sick, and so he has given me a new appointment for Monday. So my husband's gonna drop me off. Well, we're gonna drive together, and then he's going to bring me home in his van. So I need to drop my car off. Drop off car for MOT, and then I will need to pick that up at some point later. That's not a problem. Marked that, mark that, mark that. Piano, I think I marked already. Yep. My Peloton subscription ends, but that's fine. I think I'm going to just keep it and continue. Marked that, marked that. Okay, that's kind of it really. In terms of our week, I will just go ahead and write down our my to-dos, and then I will be back to show you guys my final flip. So I had a few more questions from Instagram that I thought I would answer. So I'll just go through some of them and see how many we get through. So first one was, when you de-ringed your Malden, did it damage the spine or was it minimal? Very, very minimal. I think I cut mine very close to the stitching, almost underneath it. And so you can't actually even see it at all. And I know some people glue it back down, but I haven't needed to do that. If I remember, I will try and show it in one of my next videos. Next one was, do you ever get overwhelmed with the amount of planners and notebooks you have now? No. I know that my Stalogy is my main planner where, anything that needs to get done goes in there. And to be honest, everything else is just extra. So my 5-year memory keeping is just, something that I'm hoping to keep up with. But the rest, even my fitness planner, my weeks, my Hobonichi cousin, none of those are day-to-day planners. If I feel like it, I pick them up. If I don't, then, there's no pressure. So definitely don't feel overwhelmed. And because all my plans are all in one planner, like my Stalogy, I don't ever feel unorganized or some things in one place and not in the other. I'm very, very conscious about making sure, I only have one planner for planning. That's just the way my brain works as well. But yeah, everything else is just for fun. So there's definitely never going to be any overwhelmingness about it. It's just fun. Do you have any tips for a new YouTuber? I think I would just say be consistent in your posting and just post, make videos that is authentic to you. So don't try to see what other people are doing and what other popular videos might be out there. Just film your process, your planners, how you use them, how you're functional in them, how you're creative in them, how you use them on a day-to-day basis. Yeah, I would just say be authentic to your planning self. Don't try to change your style just because it films better or it looks better in pictures or anything like that. Any tips on budgeting? I don't have any, I'm afraid. I've never been great at budgeting. I've always lived within my means. I spend, what I can afford, but I've never really been the kind of person who sits down and like does a whole budget and things like that, and I think I've been trying to set up a budget planner for myself for the past, like, I don't know, year, I would say, and I still haven't managed to do it. So I'm definitely not the person to ask about that, I'm afraid. I know there are lots of other people who do have videos on budgeting. Yeah, sorry, I cannot really help with that. Any news of your sister's car? So my sister's car was stolen, and no news, unfortunately. We're pretty sure it's gone, and there was like a spat of robberies that evening, like car thieving, in like kind of local area to where she lives, all by the same people, because it was all caught on CCTV. But no, unfortunately, she's not going to recover it, but hopefully the insurance company will pay out what the value of the car was. So that's all I have time for today. Okay, so I'm kind of all done. I had already tipped this in earlier. This is just stuff that I've printed on acetate myself, and I just layered up this like flower on top, underneath this like greenish bluish acetate that I printed, and then these are just some white glitter vinyls that I cut and stuck on there myself. I do have this like page here with a little bit of washi from London Gifties that I am putting something on there that I haven't yet. And then yeah, just kind of, I guess, like a usual week. This obviously will fill up as the days go on. I was like trying to decide if I should put some washi on there or not, but I haven't. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll just add some washi now, because I've been looking at like my London Gifties washi the whole like time, and just so like, they're just so beautiful, and I'm always like, oh, where can I add a bit of washi? And so yeah, as you can see, my like color theme of like having green washi is just oops, gone out the window slightly. So yeah, I will put that a little bit lower just so that I get that space there. Yeah, I'm kind of not really sticking to any color theme at the moment. I do, oops, haven't used this one in my planner before. I'll add some of that. Every time I kind of share my like London Gifties washi, I do get a lot of comments on YouTube and Instagram. Well, not a lot, sorry, a handful of comments, you know, commenting on the postage costs to US. And I mean, it's not really my shop, so even though, you know, like I am in the UK, so of course for me it costs like, you know, £5, like less than £5 really. But of course, if you're in the US, it's going to cost a lot more for shipping and postage. That's not really something that's, you know, like, it's not really something I can control. As far as I'm aware, like, she does, you know, give the best possible price. She obviously doesn't set the shipping price herself either. She just goes by how much Royal Mail are going to charge. So yeah, unfortunately, I understand the frustration at, you know, paying like a huge amount of money for postage. Unfortunately, that's just like how it is for us as well. Like when we order, like, this is why I just don't have any subscription boxes like anymore, because it costs, like, now we have to pay like tax on the order as well as, you know, yeah, massive amounts of money for postage. I think when you're used to ordering from like your own, you know, country locally, and you realize actually it doesn't really cost that much, internationally obviously is a big deal, big difference. So yeah, I am sorry that if you're not able to make a purchase from the shops that I share in terms of like washi or whatever. Unfortunately, it's just not something I control, definitely, and I think the shops try to give you the cheapest postage possible, but I know that a lot of you have ordered from London Gifties, even though you are in like the US and Canada, but yeah, I just wanted to say that because I have had, like, obviously people go and look at her shop and then check out how much it's going to cost to post, and yeah, they kind of either message me privately or leave a comment saying shipping is just ridiculous. But from what I know, I don't think she is making any extra money off postage. I think it's just she's charging how much it costs to post something. So yeah, very, very happy with the kind of mishmash of washi. Some of it's floral, some of it's like just foiled beautifulness, and I'm okay with that. So that is that. I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.